Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. Actually, I could actually do this outside because it's sunny and breezy and 56, which is practically balmy. But I'm already inside, so forget it. Dennis just pointed out I'm always already inside when I do that. But anyway, I'm not going out. And I was putting my hat on because, bad hair. And I realized, I said I don't have any orange. I do. I have 2 orange hats. Well, I made me an orange hat and then I made Aura an orange hat. And she came to live with me. So now I have 2 hats. Oh, I forgot my lipstick. Hold on. There, lipstick. But I wanted to show you what came yesterday. That is my watercolor advent came yesterday. And isn't it a cute box? And you open up, it has all little boxes that you open. I'm going to try to open them very carefully because who knows? If I can figure out how to fill those little boxes next year for Megan, she might get this cute box next year. You never know. But anyway, I can show you. Hold on. You do expect a fun and arty inside when, it's art stuff. So I'm very excited. Isn't that sweet? And those are all little boxes. So like I said, I'm going to try to open them carefully. Somebody, well, it might be one of the granddaughters. If these are pretty small. So maybe I won't be able to find appropriately sized things for Megan for next year, but we shall see. So anyway, that came yesterday. So that was fun. I had a better day yesterday than I was expecting to have. You'll be happy to hear. I assume. You're a little crooked. I don't think you care. Anyway, good morning. So we've already been we had a busy day. We got a call from Holly, Aura's new physical therapist, saying, I had to change my schedule. Can I come earlier? So she came a little early. I had to wake Aura up and get her, coffee and get her ready to come downstairs. But she gave her a good workout, so she's already gone. It's not even noon yet. I'm still in the morning. Good morning. So Mahali has been here. She is lovely. She gave Aura a good workout. Aura's going to be down for the count for a while. But I have enlisted her to help me with the party salad because I'm putting strawberries and blueberries in my party salad today. And so I need the strawberries processed. And she can do that very well, and she's willing to do that, which is lovely, and so I will enlist her help. I've also scrubbed down the lemons. I'm going to do some lemon juice today, and I'm going to make her fluff today. So I'm doing a little cooking today. We're doing a little kitchen-y things. It's looking like I have to run to the store, though, because I don't have any gelatin that I can find, and I couldn't find sugar-free cranberry sauce yesterday, so I'm gonna look at a different store and see if I can get some of that, because I really like cranberry sauce with my turkey and stuff, and I can only allow myself a tiniest little bit if it's not sugar-free, so I'm hoping I can get sugar-free. That's my plan anyway. If not, Dennis will order me some on the internet and I'll have it for leftovers. It'll be fine. So yesterday got very discombobulated because yesterday, what happened yesterday? Hold on. I think the thing that happened yesterday, I had to sit there and think, why was I so discombobulated yesterday morning? I got up late. Oh, I had a terrible night. I got up late, stayed in bed a little bit. I had to write a letter and, first thing in the morning. And by the time I talked to you, I had to go to the store. We had somebody coming yesterday at 3. And anyway, the time got away from me. So after I talked to you, I went straight to the store. That turned out to be a whole thing because there was no fuel in the car. And so I had to go pump I say fuel because our car is diesel, so it's not gas. Although, in my mind, I got to go get gas for the car, but it's actually diesel. So you can't go everywhere, have to be at the exact pump, had to wait for the guy, blah, blah, blah. And then, not surprisingly, Shady Maple, the Amish grocery store where I was going, because I needed sausage, was crowded, and those carts are all, it's hard to get around, and it's a big place, but it's very hard to get around. So anyway, it was one of those shopping days, and then it just so took me much longer than I expected in my outing. So I called Dennis because we had to walk the dogs and stop at the vet to get Pearl's medicine. So I said, look, you walk the dogs, I'll go to the vet. So we got home just in time to feed the dogs and process the food, and then Lucy came, and Lucy is the social worker with the Beata folks who came and talked to us about things that are available, services that are available for Aura if she, if we need them or want them, and so that was a very useful conversation. And she scheduled us with an occupational therapist who's going to come in and take a look at what we're doing with Aura, give us some suggestions on how to arrange things maybe that'll work better for her. She and I are getting a little nervous at shower time, so Nancy is her name, I think. So Nancy's going to take a look at what we do for shower and maybe suggest some equipment that would help, all kinds of stuff. Give us some ideas, because we want to change the height of Aura's bed. It's a little bit high, so she's going to help us with that. So anyway, she's coming today at 4. So we have had people in and around because we started the physical therapy and then started getting all these services, which we're very happy to have, but it's disrupting our day. It's amazing how routinized we really are. And I mean, it's not amazing. I mean, we recognized it right away, but all these things going on. So Aura's getting a lot of attention now that we've gotten her into physical therapy, and we're gonna get some help figuring out what we should be doing going forward. But it's just a lot of people showing up. The dogs have to keep being put outside because you can imagine our dogs. So right now the weather forecast is to have a rainy Thanksgiving, which really, really sucks because our new grand dog is coming. So we're going to have 3 big dogs in the house or out in the rain. And, we're just going to have to not worry about mud. It'll dry on Friday and we'll vacuum it all up. It'll be fine. But it's a little bit of a shame because we were looking forward to the girls having fun playing with Kobe outside, and our dog girls and our granddaughter girls. So we'll see how it turns out. So anyway, that's what's happening here. It feels like very discombobulating. And I was so discombobulated yesterday that I didn't do my yoga. And that's the first time I haven't done my yoga since I started this like 6 weeks ago. But by the time I realized I hadn't done it, I was tired. It was late. And I didn't do it. But Leslie's right. You got to stack the habits, and then you do them. And because I was late talking to you, I ran straight to the store instead of doing my yoga. So I am going, even though I have to run to the store again, I am going to do my yoga first. So that's the plan. Can you hear the music? Aura's here. She's sitting right here in her chair. And we have easy listening on the TV. I hope it's not too loud. I don't think it is. I think my voice carries pretty well. So last night I just vegged. I found this new show on Netflix. It's set in Spain, but it's dubbed in English. And I think it's called Last Night on the Tremor River, something like that. And I watched most I binged it last night, and I have 2 more episodes, and it's kind of a weird, interesting sort of thing going on. I almost turned it off in the middle of the first episode. I have a tendency to do that. And I actually almost turned it off in the middle of the second episode, but I didn't, and I kept going. And now I'm going to watch the last 2 episodes tonight, find out what's really happening. And but I did do a little bit of knitting. I did not knit the whole time I was watching TV, but at some point I did. So I have gotten back to the stripes. So I am knitting stripes on that new sleeve. I did, when I was finished last night, I did a count, and my count on the new sleeve is the same as the count on the old sleeve for this stripe that I just did. So I am back on track, seems like. So I will continue knitting the sleeve, and I'm still optimistic that I will be almost finished, if not finished, with my Montrealer before December 1st, when I start knitting Advent stuff. But I'm not going to worry about that. I'm not putting any pressure on myself. So I have not organized my room upstairs to be painting, but I'm hoping that this cute new Advent, such a pretty box, I'm very excited about it. This cute new Advent will inspire me to, yeah. And oh, this other thing came with it. Hold on. This came in the box, just sitting on top of the box. And these are little, this is one way to test paints. They put a little dot of paint on a piece of paper. Now these are shiny, which I am very excited to have shiny, because I am thinking of doing Christmas cards, and a little bit of shiny is fun. And so these are little dots of paint, you can see. And so you can test out paints, and you can buy, like, for some, and this is instructions on how to use them. You can buy cards, like from a particular paint manufacturer. You can buy cards that have all their colors on these little dots, so you can test them out and figure out what you might want to buy. So anyway, this was the little added attraction that was outside of the box when I opened it today. So that was fun. So I'm hoping that opening that will inspire me to work on my painting. But I do have to do, you know, something. I think the weekend after Thanksgiving, you know, we're not going anywhere on Friday, although Aura's getting her next physical therapy on Friday. But we won't be leaving the house on Friday. Good Black Friday? No. So maybe I'll get inspired to do some painting. This table's now almost clear. We just have our mail, and I have to move a few things. And the dining room table's almost clear. So that's, you know, today and early tomorrow we're going to completely clear the dining room and have it ready for dinner. And try to make a little progress around here for the piles, because I have so many piles of things. Aura's old chair is still sitting in the hallway, and I've piled stuff that needs to go upstairs on it. Do I take stuff up when I go? No. I just have a big pile on the chair now. So anyway, that's how life is here. It's feeling it's getting hectic, but that's often the case around holidays too. So, but we have a couple days to do some pre-cooking so we don't get things too hectic. And yeah. So yesterday turned out to be a better day than I expected in terms of my emotions, and I'm feeling pretty even today. I woke up feeling very tired, even though I slept okay. I just didn't sleep enough hours because I was watching that show. I should have gone to bed earlier. Well, I had it in my mind that this last one was going to be the end, and it was all going to be resolved. And in fact, there's 2 more. So I stayed up a little late thinking, you know, whatever. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. What can I tell you? All right, I gotta go because I have to do my yoga, and then I'm going to go to the store and start my cooking, because I'm making party salad and fluff, and starting on some lemon juice. But it's all going, and it'll be fine. Dennis is sous videing my infusions today. They sat around for 2 days before going into the sous vide, so I will have lots of, I sound like a lush. I'm going to do lemon juice. I have my Cosmo sous vides going, you know. It'll be fun. So I have things to keep me busy today, some things to keep Aura busy today. She can help me, and yeah, that's what's going on here. But I am feeling better, and thank you for your encouragement. And yeah, and I got to the stripes again on my sweater, my sleeve, so won't be long. Maybe I'll do some knitting today. That would be nice too when I sit and relax. All right, I gotta go. I gotta do my yoga. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please. I hope your preparations for your Thanksgiving, if you're having Thanksgiving, are not making you crazy. Oh, this lipstick goes good with this sweater. Yeah. The hat, maybe not so much. The lipstick goes good with the hat, but the hat and the sweater, maybe not so much. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please stay safe and stay sane.